What's up, a cinemashogun here, and remember when everyone wanted to free Britney? Remember when these YouTubers would put out videos every day about Britney Spears? Where are they now? Now that she's been out of the conservatorship, acting a straight fool, where are these people? It's been a while now, and Britney Spears has not done anything since she got out of the conservatorship. The only thing Britney has done post-conservatorship is spin in circles and tell lies. Now, I know some people will say, well, what about the book she put out? What about the book Britney Spears wrote? Britney Spears didn't write that book. She had a ghostwriter. And if you read the book like I do, you would know that most of the information in the book is just reworded copy and paste nonsense from Google. There's basically nothing in the book other than a few small details that we didn't already know. It's publicly available information that has been discussed in tabloids, magazines, documentaries, you name it. And then other people will say, well, what about that song with Elton John or the song with will.i.am? All of that was pre-recorded material. None of that stuff is new, and those songs aren't any good either. So like I said, Britney Spears hasn't really done anything post-conservatorship other than ruin her relationship with her kids, spin in circles, strip butt naked, and basically lie about anything. And she just got done telling, quite possibly, this might be the biggest lie she has ever told. Because what she said on Instagram the other day has to be one of, if not the most unbelievable things I have ever heard in my life. We all know Britney Spears is delusional. Most of us can see that Britney Spears is mentally unwell. Anyone with any shred of common sense, any sane person can see that Britney Spears must have forgotten how to dance. Her dance moves are cringy. They're just really, really bad. I can't even properly put into words the feelings that I feel when I watch these little dance videos. And I don't even think we can call them dance videos. It's her spinning around like a 5-year-old, whipping her arms back and forth as if it's cool. Well, folks, I can't even hardly get the words out of my mouth. I'm trying to hesitate and talk in circles because it's hard to even word this stuff. Britney Spears is claiming that she's teaching dance classes. Britney Spears is out here now claiming that she is teaching dance classes. Who in their right effing mind would sign up their kids to go to a Britney dance class? What in the hell is she teaching these people? Is she teaching them this? And then she just spins in circles like a dreidel until she spins all the way out of the door into the parking lot? What in the hell does Britney have to teach anyone? Britney needs to take dance lessons, not teach dance lessons. But in Britney's delusional world, she's now fabricating fake scenarios. She's now blatantly lying about what she's doing with her time. We know that she is by herself in a dance studio, smoking cigarettes, flinging them all around. I mean, here she is right here, jigging all around with cigarette ashes all over her butt. So is this what she's teaching in her little class? She's spinning in circles with cigarette ashes on her butt, little ash butt, little ashy butt. Come on now, come on. Do you really think we're that dumb? She's not teaching dance classes. But let's go ahead and read what she has to say here. Last year on a Sunday in November, I guess that's when this video was taken, I was teaching a class the other day, and it's really interesting to see the support of other girls when they are communicating. Bullying these days isn't so exposed or aggressive with girls. It's extremely manipulative and just damn right mean. In the class I was teaching, these two girls were side by side, but one wasn't so confident. And she was confused by the constant support the other girl was giving. The girl said, "Don't worry. You're not the biggest one out here dancing." And right as she said that, I could see the little girl's mind go, "I never thought that to begin with. Why did you just say that?" I like to call it mean girl bullying. It's when another girl says something out of support or something, and you literally want to bitch slap them. Okay, so I guess that's not the answer. But I, of course, wanted to cry when I saw that little girl's spirit get sad, and I immediately got protective. So I put my phone up to the mirror and I shot them dancing. I specifically brought it over to the little one, who had been downplayed by the other girls, and I made sure they saw how effing awesome she was. It made me so damn happy to see her confidence get better. And then I thought about it. She reminded me a lot of myself. It's not nice to be downplayed. I was open to the advice of others. I actually had a situation identical just 2 months ago with someone I don't know that well, and it hit me later because I was like, oh, I'm so relatable. I will just sit here and listen to this person's bullcrap I don't even know. And I did just that until I taught my class and was like, I know I'm a girl who used to be famous way back then. And I know I make mistakes. I do Instagram out of protection, honestly. And I like wearing pretty dresses and getting my hair fixed. I'm not sure why I'm explaining myself. I guess I wish I could have been a mean girl back when she was giving me her advice and put my Instagram in her face and make things awkward. There are 6 videos here. Which one is your favorite? Straight up. So if you had a hard time following that, because I did as I was reading it, basically Britney Spears is crafting a fake scenario about her teaching little girls a dance class, when in reality, Britney just wants to talk about herself, but she doesn't want it to seem like she's talking about herself. So she's crafted these fake stories about teaching dance classes to make it look like she's doing something constructive with her time, when we all know that she's up for days on end, spinning in circles, possibly doing meth. I'm not sure about that. It looks like it, but who knows? Who knows what Britney is on? But we know for damn sure she's not teaching dance classes. I don't know what was more ridiculous about this post. Her trying to convince us that her crazy ass is out here teaching kids how to dance with her shitty dance moves. I don't know if that was more outrageous or if it was the part where she says, I do Instagram out of protection. I honestly like wearing pretty dresses and getting my hair fixed. Britney looks like she hasn't washed her hair in at least 17 months. Okay? Talking about, I like getting my hair fixed nice and pretty for Instagram. When's the last time you saw her with her hair fixed? I haven't even seen her with her hair washed, let alone fixed. Her hair always looks horrible. It's like the first thing you notice when you see her. I kind of expect robin eggs to kind of fall from behind her ears like there's a bird nest up there somewhere. Oh, I like to fix my hair pretty and put on pretty dresses. What pretty dresses? Britney dresses like a complete hobo. So if you didn't think Britney was crazy until now, then this shows you how delusional she is. You can be a crazy person that thinks that Britney has it all together cool, but you can't sit here and tell me that she knows how to dress and that her hair looks nice and her hair is done all the time on Instagram. No, it is not. So not only is she delusional enough to think that her outfits look nice or that her hair looks nice, even though she hasn't even gone out of her way to brush it or wash it or to replace the tracks or weave or whatever she got going on. She's delusional enough to think all of that looks good. And then she's sitting here talking about this dance class that we know for a fact doesn't even exist. But let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say this little dance lessons that she's teaching, let's say it's real. Then what does this post tell you? It tells you that instead of making a post talking about whatever that little girl experienced, she had to make it about herself. It all comes full circle to, oh, this is all about me. It's all about Britney. This has nothing to do with that little girl that she created in her mind. It has nothing to do with the other girls that bullied her that she also created in her imagination. Everything came full circle to being about Britney and being about Britney being a victim. It just all comes full circle. I was teaching a dance class the other day, and these girls were being mean to this girl, and then it reminded me about me, and oh my man, please feel bad for me because this happened to me 2 months ago, and then it happened to me before, and I'm such a nice girl. I can't be a mean girl like them. I wish I could. And the funniest part is Britney is the mean girl that she's talking about. And she doesn't have enough self-awareness to realize it. Neither do most of her fans. Britney is constantly on Instagram out of nowhere attacking her little sister, attacking Selena Gomez, attacking Christina Aguilera, calling her backup dancers fat, all types of stuff. She's always secretly throwing passive-aggressive shade at people. She constantly makes little smart-ass remarks. She's constantly giving praise or giving compliments when she's really being catty and really being a bitch. So everything that Britney is describing, it's her. And it's like this post, it made me laugh so much that you kind of put it in the back of your mind that this crazy woman has now resorted to creating whole entire fake scenarios that aren't even happening. Now, has Britney ever taught dance classes? Her fans will tell you yes. Because her fans have this little 30-second clip of Britney teaching a dance class from like 11 or 12 years ago. And they floated around on the internet every couple of months because one time in like 2015 or something, or I don't know the exact date, Britney came into a dance class and taught a couple of girls a couple of moves. While she was under, I guess, the conservatorship. When, she was on the proper medication and was taken care of, and she wasn't out here butt naked getting kicked out of the Four Seasons. But as far as her today, teaching a dance class, no. Even back in the day, she never really, what I would call, taught a dance class. But, Britney fans, they'll make a mountain out of a molehill, okay? They'll have a 10-second clip of Britney doing something, and they'll try to keep it relevant for 20 or 30 years. It's over, people. It's freaking over. But we know that her behavior is getting worse. We know that she's starting to look worse. You can visibly see it. There's rumors everywhere she goes. Rumors start floating around that she's getting kicked out, that she's sometimes like yelling and screaming in tongues, words people can't even make out, like she's not even speaking English. She's just yelling wild stuff, causing commotion. She's a problem everywhere she goes. And one thing I want people to understand, and I don't talk about this enough, You know, social media, it doesn't ever show you the full picture. Social media is like this tiny little window into people's lives. And usually, more often than not, people's lives look better on social media, right? When you look like crap, you don't take a picture for social media. You know, usually you celebrate your accomplishments on social media. You don't talk about all of your problems. You don't put all of your problems on blast. So usually, social media paints a prettier picture than what reality actually is. So when you're looking at Britney's Instagram, you're seeing all of this stuff that she's doing. Understand that all of this stuff is stuff that she thought was acceptable to put out there into the universe. So if you think that things are bad on Instagram, but they're better offline, that's not the case. Things are always worse off of social media. You know, I can think of so many different examples of people living this fairy tale life on social media, and then you find out behind the scenes that things are really bad. With Britney, we're looking at this complete nightmare unfold on Instagram every day, but this is the best that she has to offer. These are the curated videos that she thinks are fabulous and great to show the world. So if those videos are that bad, imagine how bad stuff actually is. Imagine how bad the things are that Britney can even realize. Like, oh, maybe this is too bad to show the world. Hopefully you all understand what I'm saying there. But for now, I cannot wait to see the comments on this video. Because dance classes of everything in the world. Britney Spears could say that she was flying her own plane to freaking Sweden, and I would believe that before her teaching dance classes with those rusty, crusty 1997 played out freaking pop jerk dance moves. I hate them. They're gross. They're disgusting. I wish she would stop posting those videos, but she has boosted herself up to the point. You know, her Yas Queen fans have hyped up these shitty dance moves to the point that at least in her delusional mind, she thinks she's a dance teacher now. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you want to donate, you can via CashApp. You can also hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. And I'll talk to you all in the next one.